Okay, I want to today discuss some practical uses of altered dominant voicing and alternate dominant voicing. I have some other videos out there that kind of talk about the use of these chords, or not the uses of, but the explanation of the chord. That's where you take a dominant chord which has a flat 7, for example C major. C7 would be a C E G with a B flat. Alright, now if I wanted to alter that chord by raising the 5 or lowering the 5 of the C chord would be G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can raise that 5, so that would be a C7 sharp 5. I can also put in a sharp 9 in that chord, and the 9 would actually be a D. So basically, if I wanted to count up the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that would get me to a D. So I can actually take a C, an E, a G, a B flat, and raise the 5, so I can raise my 5 and raise my 9. That gives me a C7 sharp 9 sharp 5. Now, usually when we're playing, none of us want to think about going up a scale and sharpen 9s and 5s. You really want to kind of listen for it by ear. What does it sound like? And then what I like to do is kind of come up with some quick tips to actually play them. So if I were going to play a C7 sharp 9 sharp 5, one quick way to do it would be to play an A flat chord in my right hand, and I can invert it any way I want to. The A flat root position, A flat, C and E flat. I can invert it, C, E flat, A flat, invert it, E flat, A flat, C. So in my left hand, to get that really good dominant sound, I'm not going to have a C in the chord, but I'm going to play a C bass. It's implied, a C. And then in my left hand, I'm going to play the third of the C chord, which would be E. 1, 2, 3. And I'm also going to play the flat 7 of the C chord, which would be B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flatted. C and E flat in my left hand. Say it again. E natural, B flat in my left hand will give me that tritone. In my right hand, I'll play an A flat chord. And I can invert it any way I want. I have tables that I can, if you're interested, I can actually send you an email on the table of how to voice that in all 12 keys. But 9 times out of 10, whenever you hear an altered dominant chord like a sharp 9, sharp 5, you'll usually hear them on the 3 of a scale, or the third progression of the scale, or you'll hear them on the 7. So if I'm playing a C7 sharp 9 sharp 5, or if you're looking at a chord chart and you see a C7 sharp 9 sharp 5, it's usually going to happen on the 3. So if I were to play up the A flat scale, C is the third, or the third progression of the A flat scale. A flat scale would be, it has 4 flats. It would be A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat. Play A flat major voicing on the 1. Play B flat minor voicing on the 2. I can play a C7 sharp 9 sharp 5 on the 3. Then play a D flat major voicing on the 4, a 5 E flat dominant voicing, or E flat major voicing on the 5, F minor voicing on the 6. I can actually get away with superimposing a G7 sharp 9 sharp 5 voicing on the 7. So I'm playing a G7 sharp 9 sharp 5, and what I'm doing in my right hand is playing an E flat chord. E flat, G, B flat. And in my left hand, I'm playing the third of G, which would be B natural, and the flat 7 of G, which would be F. Okay? Back home to A flat. So, Do, Re, sharp 9, sharp 5 on that C on the 3, D flat major voicing on the 4, and then that's my 5, my So, and then my La, my 6, my T, G7 sharp 9 sharp 5 or the 7, and back to 1. Usually when you hear, not all the time, but a lot of times when you hear a sharp 9 sharp 5 voicing, they're resolving to the 6. So the 6 of A flat would be F minor. Alright, so 3 is the C, the 6 is F minor. So a 3-6 pattern in C could go through C sharp C7, sharp 9, sharp 5 to F minor 9. So if I play that voicing, you heard this. So now you'll hear that a lot of times. You know, if someone's playing an F minor, which is related to A flat, you know, you'll even hear that sound. If you're familiar with "Been So Long" by Anita Baker, you'll hear that. Been so long, missing you, baby, ain't been so long. All right, so you have that sound. So C7, sharp 9, sharp 5. So now you got that vibe, is that, you know, again, usually on the 3. So anytime you see, for example, an A7, sharp 9, sharp 5, another quick thing is, no matter what your root is, if you want to play a sharp 9, sharp 5 voicing, go down a major third from the root. So a major third down from A is F. Play an F chord, and in your left hand, play a flat 7 of A and a third of A. All right, and now, the A7 sharp 9 sharp 5 is the 3 of F. So I can play an A7 sharp 9 sharp 5 on the 3 and resolve to the 6 of F, which is D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D. Alright, so anytime you see those voicings, you'll use them a lot in 3/6 patterns. So you can kind of practice in a bunch of keys. You know, if I were going to play, for example, a G7 sharp 9 sharp 5, E flat in my right hand, the 3rd and flat 7 of G in my left hand, which would be B and F, and G is the 3rd of E flat. So I'm going to resolve to the 6 of E flat, which is C minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's my C minor voicing. So you can kind of experiment with that. I'm going to come up with another video where I just kind of play through some examples of just doing 3/6 patterns. But again, on the 3, you can use a sharp 9, sharp 5 voicing. Anytime you want to quickly find a sharp 9, sharp 5 voicing, go down a major third from the root. So if I were playing D sharp as a root, I can go a major third down from D sharp. It's going to be B. I can play a B chord in my right hand, and then in my left hand play the flat 7 of B, which would be A, and play the 3 of B, which would be D sharp. Oh, my bad. I need to fix that. I'm playing B as my triad, a major third down. My root, see, I got to fix that. The root is going to be D sharp. So the flat 7 of D sharp is going to be actually C sharp, and then the 3 of D sharp would be a G natural. All right, there it is. All right. So it's a good practice. As you can see, I got to keep practicing it too, because I'll jack some up in a minute. All right, so here it is. And then I'll resolve to a G sharp minor. All right, hope that helps. I'll kind of come up with a video with just where you can actually hear the examples, but listen for the 3. Anytime you hear that sound, assume that you're on the 3 and it's going to resolve to the 6. Hope that helps. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll catch up with you later.